Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy AM coming to you with the AM blog. On today's blog, I'm going to talk about Ancestry. Okay, so we had this Ancestry. I can't even see it. Get in focus, please. So we got this DNA kit for like, I don't know how many years. And so it's just been sitting around in our apartment for like a million years. So I decided to take the test and see what the DNA uncovers for my ancestry. For those that don't know, I am Native American and probably Mexican, Hispanic. I'm not too sure. But I know for a fact that I am 3/4 Native American. I'm half Navajo or Diné. And I'm also a quarter Hopi. And then my grandfather on my dad's side is either Mexican or Spanish. I don't know. Didn't know him too well. My dad didn't know him too well either, so we weren't able to get that history down packed. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this AncestryDNA test and see what that 1/4 entails. I'd be interested to see exactly where my ancestors come from, which would be kind of cool, even though I know that 3/4 of them are Native American. And I don't know if this works or not, but we're going to test it out and try it out and see what happens. So this is going to be like a 2-part series. First part is me taking the test. Second part is getting the results back and letting you know if there's any other types of stuff in my DNA. I might be Asian, who knows, or black. It could be a smorgasbord of different races and ethnicities, which would be kind of cool because I want to be able to know where I come from. I don't hold too much stock into this AncestryDNA stuff, but it'd be kind of cool to get more information. I don't think it'll change anything about me. I'm very well adjusted in who I am as a person, so I could see how if other people had any identity issues, it'd be kind of it'd be very helpful to know where you came from. But for me, I have pretty good understanding. I grew up on a Native American reservation in a small town called Cameron, Arizona. Shout out to all my peeps. It was probably the most awesome place on earth, and hopefully one day I'll show you the landmarks of that wonderful town. It's really small though, but it's near and dear to my heart, and so I really love it. It shaped who I am as a person, and I think this DNA test will be pretty cool, and I can't wait to show it with you all. So what we'll do right now is we'll do a quick little unboxing and see what comes inside of this kit. And then we'll just put it all together, take the test, and then mail it off. And then we'll come back on the part 2 of this, and then we can, talk about the results, which would be kind of exciting because I want to know if there's anything else that I don't know. As always, I got my handy dandy knife to open up any package that stands in our way. Shout out to my cousin for giving me this knife. Typically in our unboxings, we are on our nice white mat, but for this one, we're going to do a little bit more personal since we're getting more personal with my ancestry. So this is the box, this is the front of it. It has like a little cool little image of like DNA connecting to one another. Like I said, it's an AncestryDNA. In the back it's green with little dots on there. It's nothing too frilly, but what we have here is a little plastic that we'll cut open and then we'll see what's inside. Like I said, this box has been around our apartment for like years. Nobody's using it, so I might as well just use it on myself. And what we have here says, welcome to AncestryDNA. Activate kit online. Gather DNA. Simple and easy. Okay, so we have a little instruction manual here. So what it says, activate kit online. Don't skip the step. You'll get results unless you activate the test. Go to Ancestry to activate the kit. Enter your code from the collection tube. Oh, so it's kind of anonymous. And there's some information you put down here at the bottom. Tells you how to gather the DNA. And it's done in 6 to 8 weeks. Wow, I guess it's gonna be a while before you can know the results of who I am and who's your boy. Well, let's keep diving deeper into this bag of mysteries. Talking about bags, we have a collection bag right here. So we put it into the mailer and we send it off. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is kind of like funky looking. We got a little test tube here. I'm kind of scared now. What if like they take my DNA and make another clone of me? Or what if they like find out I'm like super resilient to like all these crazy diseases, or like COVID, and I saved the world? It's because I took this DNA test that enabled them to find the vaccination. Only one could wish. But this is interesting though. It's pretty cool. What else is in here? We got a first class mailing box. You put the little kiss test into it and you send it off. Oh, it goes to Sandy, Utah. Interesting. Cool. So I guess I'm gonna do this and then send it off for you all, and we'll see what kind of results we get back. But first, I'll need to go online, and then I'll activate the code, and then I'll put my collection into the bag, and then I'll do all the steps. You'll see me do the samples and everything on camera, so you can know what is going on. What we have here is pretty freaky. I'm kind of nervous because it looks like it's gonna steal your soul of some sort, and I don't want my soul to be stolen. But I also want to know if I have other ancestors that are not accounted for. What if I was Swedish? That'd be like super dope. If I was Swedish, like 1/8 Swedish, that'd be like the coolest thing in the world. And then I'd be like at home at IKEA. So we finished doing our online tests, and now it's time for me to collect my DNA. Wow. So what we'll do is open this package up like so. Pull out the tube. And then what you have to do then is spit into this until it reaches the saliva line, which is this right down. I don't know if you can see it. Let me hit the thing. This little black line right there. Your saliva mixed up to there, and then you're good to go. And then you put the cap on, and then you seal it with this, and then you put it into the collection tube. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So gross warning, this is gonna be pretty gross because I'm gonna be spitting into this thing. I don't even have any spit in my mouth right now. Okay, I gotta think saliva thoughts. Something that's like juicy pizza. Cheesecake. Fried chicken. Okay, I generated some spit, so. They say that you're not supposed to have bubbles in there too, so we'll see. So I got it to right there. We generate some more spit. It's not enough. It's very hard to generate some spit when you like have to do it just right at the back. Okay. I'm trying to like get the bubbles down. Let me think of something else. What else do I like to eat? Or what would get my mouth to water? This is the funniest blog in the world. Ice cream, tacos, enchiladas, tamales, fry bread, mutton. Oh, that got my mouth really got a little more spit in it. Yeah, that got some good spit going on right there. That's a good amount of DNA right there. I find this whole process very interesting because you got the saliva tube that you spit into, and then you got this little blue solution that you put on the top of the cap, and it releases a stabilizer so you can collect the DNA in there. And then you shake it up, and then you put it into the bag and you mail it off. The website was really unique because you type in a code, what you would find on this here, and that activates the kit. And from there, they give you like a lot of options of like consenting to different things. And so I accepted everything. So when it comes back to me, I get to see the whole smorgasbord of what's all connected to my DNA. But there's another part of it too where you can create a family tree, and it's like more of like you pay a subscription model to see who else is related to you by DNA. I'm trying to generate more spit in my mouth, and it's not coming as quick as it was before when I was thinking about delicious foods. But I think the little website's pretty interesting and it's pretty nifty. It connects to your phone, which I thought was pretty cool. So it gives you updates of when they receive the product, when they do the samples, and when it's ready to check online. I think it seems pretty cool. It says 6 to 8 weeks until they let you know. Or give them 6 to 8 weeks to let you know. Hopefully it happens a lot sooner so we can get to you by next month on the next blog. But if not, it'll be probably until like November when we see the results. But it's pretty cool. So let me just spit more into this thing so we can get more DNA collected. Yeah, that was a good amount of DNA right there. Let me generate more spit in my mouth so I can fill it up, and then we can do the whole shake test and stabilize the DNA and the test sample. If you look here, my spit looks pretty cool. See that? It's like my spit's kind of clear. Kind of freaky because like your DNA just falls all over the place, like your skin cells fall off. So probably like if they find your skin cells and tested it, they find like your genetic makeup there. I find that kind of interesting, but also very scary. I think I got some more spit going. All right, I think that's enough. So let me just tap this down. They said to get rid of all the bubbles. I think it's a good amount. So let me unscrew this thing off. Oh wait, well let's just keep that on for the time being. See, I passed the line. Let me focus in. So I passed the little black line right there, and my DNA is like above it. So I think that's pretty good. So let me just keep tapping it and down. I said to get rid of the most bubbles as possible. We'll take off the spit catcher off the top. Ooh. And then what I do is I put this cap on there, and then the thing will release inside of it. So let's just do that right now. And as you squeeze down on the cap, it should release the blue juice. Yeah, so the blue juice is in there now. Look at that. Nifty, huh? And supposedly you're supposed to shake it, and that like stabilizes your DNA, so it's good for like travel. So let's give it a good shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Alright. So let's look at the mixture and see if that looks pretty good. Video focus. Yeah, so the blue is mixtured into the saliva, and I think we're good to go. Make sure the cap is on tight. Give it one more good shake so you get that stabilizer all in my DNA so we get the best reading possible. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna open up this bag, and then we stick it inside. So what we'll do is open the bag. Oh, the bag's open right here. What is this thing? I don't know what this thing is. But we'll take it out. So we stick it in there. Hope I don't get framed for any crimes. And then you take the adhesive strip. Oh, I dropped it. Take the adhesive strip off, and then you seal it up your little bag, like so. Okay. So we're good to go. And then we open up our little box here. And then we just stick it inside like such. Yeah. Stick that inside. Yes. And then there's a little strip here on the adhesive part. So we'll just pull that off. And then we'll close it nice and tight. And then you just toss it in a mailbox. I think these things go for like $100 or $125, I think I've seen. Like I said, we had this in our apartment for years, and so I just picked it up. And I'm using it right now. What I'll do tomorrow is I'll mail this off. Can't really see it because the lights are pretty bright here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the process was fairly easy, just making sure that I had enough spit to fill the tube, which is kind of tough. But I have enough in there, so I'm excited for that. My blog for today, and I hope you like it. If you like the videos that you see, be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you want to be an AMPM subscriber, be part of the day and night gang, hit that sub button. And if you want to let me know what other type of blogs you want me to talk about or anything, questions you want to ask, just let us know in the comments. Comments. I always say that comment. Yeah, in the comments section. I keep thinking it sounds like comic, but it's comments. That's right. Other than that, as always, peace. Until next time.